Top of the day, top of the day, top of the day, people. The topic we're gonna be discussing today is gonna be on war. Now, I decided to go and discuss this topic today is because I feel like there's a message behind this term, behind its meaning, behind meanings, behind everything. You know, on my last video, y'all go ahead and watch that one. That's a pretty good message I gave as well. But happy Monday. Let's get it, baby. So, as of right now, when it comes to the term war, um, personally on my end, I believe that all differences are had between people, nations, depending upon the situation. But I tell people it's always a 30-second window. You ever played I Declare War? You be like, I declare war. You know what I'm saying? And you really don't want to. As a firm leader, as a person of authority, as a person who you're meant to protect those that follow you, correct? So if you guys are following people that don't have good interest for you, I mean, you got common sense. Obviously, you can't follow somebody who's actually going to put you in harm's way. Unless you're following the devil, then, I mean, you're going to the pit anyway, right? So when it comes to the term war, right? When you look into this world and things that are happening, people are really trying to show their true character and everything like that, and their feelings and everything like that. Do not conform to this world, but renew your mind. I've said that so many times because God said it. It's up to you to listen. You don't want to listen, you're gonna sit in the world, be afraid and paranoid of everybody else. Me, I'm not worried about none of that. Right? So like I want y'all to listen, right? Like this is something I really want to talk about is because we really need to broaden your perspective. You need to open up your mind. Like a lot of people think so small. You think as big as the people that you're around, right? And most of them don't really have a broad perspective, unfortunately. You need to realize that. God's perspective is universal. It's not just about you. It's about the world, right? People can have differences, but real, true leaders put aside their ego. Ego, ego is the biggest destroyer of man. Your ego in itself, sometimes you want to be right so much that it defeats the purpose of actually seeing what the true resolution is, right? As a leader, you should never want to go to war. Doesn't make logical sense. It's because that means people you have to protect, you're putting them in harm's way, right? So as a leader, you have to humble yourself, meaning dumb yourself down to understand an alliance, an agreement, and hold your word to your bond. And then with agreements and bonds, you need to make sure that the people that you're agreeing with have integrity. It's just like partner up with somebody who's just not a good person. Obviously, that's not a good agreement. That doesn't make any logical sense. But in this world that we live in, everybody thinks about power. See, this power that people are chasing, you'll never have. It's so funny is that individuals, idiosyncratics, actually believe they have power. You do? Fly then. Jump in the air and fly. Show me something. You don't have power. It's all in your head. It's an illusion that you use to manipulate small-minded people who have no sense of direction, and they follow you, a person with a sense of direction, but a negative direction. But people who have sense, real leaders, identify that. How easy was that? You want to lead to peace. Peace is always the resolution, right? You hit me, I hit you. It's never ending. It's never ending war. You hit me, I hit you. You run me, I run you. Let me know how that works out, because peace is supposed to be established, meaning a firm leader has to stand firm and humble himself and think less of the situation, what it actually really is. Is it hard? Life is not hard. What if I say this? I flip the perspective. Life can be hard, but you can get stronger. The point is, most people are weak, and their situations show that it's stronger. So when people say life is hard, no, you have not learned. So therefore you're weak. You have not learned. If you want to learn, you have to get to know God. You got to. It's going to strengthen you. You know, do not conform to the world that it's going to alleviate any pain that you feel from humans that try to hurt you. You know, fear that creeps upon you. I think it's pretty funny, man tries to intimidate you with fear and all this other stuff. See, people take humbleness as fear. Humble yourself. The devil doesn't understand the difference. You know, this is the devil. Oh, yeah, man. I got him. Excuse my language. I beat him. That's the B-I-T-C-H word. Oh, really? Or is it just I humble myself? But I don't have to announce that to a fool. You have to learn to, matter of fact, I remember somebody told me, you need to learn to work amongst fools. Because even a fool, matter of fact, somebody told me this, that sometimes a fool can actually be a wise person if they're silent as well, right? I think that's something. Ain't no fool wise. I really don't agree with that, but hey, it's the truth. I seen it in the Bible. But if you look at it like this, right? All right. I heard something actually earlier today. And like I said, y'all have to realize, again, guys, the youth is our future. So as much as possible, we need to have some type of impact on the youth out there that are willing to listen. Not those that are just rambling, right? What the youth need to understand is that the trials and tribulations you're going through, it's called life, right? And just like your parents, your grandparents, everybody's had trials and tribulations. Y'all are just making y'all trials and tribulations louder, And that's fine. But the thing is, if you're going to speak of a solution, because the thing is, y'all have to realize the world does not revolve around you. Just because of changes you made in your life, you need to kind of wake up to that and kind of smell the air a little bit, right? And think less of like it's about you, because it's not. It's a worldly issue, right? And on a worldly issue for that, like I said, you want to promote peace. I seen a young individual, I guess a little popular rapper. I guess that's, I don't even know his name, but I guess he is. And it kind of misdirected me because unfortunately, a lot of young kids out here probably listen to him. And the message was just it wasn't common sense, And to me, it's going to lead you and everybody else back to a negative direction that you don't need to be in. War is never the answer. This is a guy, this is an individual. These people that y'all listen to and wake up to, you need to actually listen to make sure they're making sense. Seriously, regardless of the message coming from. If I am telling you to go get this guy and, oh, he got you effed up, that's a person who has not worked on themselves, that don't have self-love. You never promote violence, bro. It doesn't solve anything, bro. It doesn't. It's called humbleness. You have to show the devil how to act, man. I can lead a horse to the water, but I can't make him drink it. You either, see, with war in itself, a lot of people become empty souls with that. But I tell most people, like, when it comes to that war in itself, just make sure that you're prepared mentally. Because an object is never war. It doesn't make logical sense. Like at all, So really think before you react. I'm pretty sure your parents told you that. You think so much in your ego, people got me effed up, all this other all this blabber, It's going to end you one way. Hopefully you don't want to go that way. But if you do, that's your life, Anthony. Or you can change it. Promote peace. Get out your feelings. Get out of your ego. It's not about you. It's about peace. Somebody has to do it. And this lane is not for everybody. Only the strong survive. Follow God. Let's get it.